Seconds to go.
Microphone check, check 1, 2, 3. This is Andrew Kahn from BetterOne.com.
Hi,
And with me is Sarah.
Ann.
Are we live? You're going to tell me when we're live, right?
I mean, just keep checking. Yep, you're live, guys.
We're live?
Good afternoon. Welcome to BetterOne.com. Today we're going to have a podcast, live chat, talking about a few products and give away some few prizes just to make you guys all feel great about yourself and who we are. So here with me, I have Sarah Toledo. Sarah
Hello.
is our marketing specialist or senior marketing specialist, and Sarah is going to be working with me to share some insights on some of the technology that we have here. So thank you, Sarah. Sitting on the other side of the room here, I have Roman Lukashev here. Roman is our senior marketing director for all of my marketing team, and he's manning the camera and the podcast and everything shared from the computer. So thank you for being here with us, Roman, and make sure that we go all smooth and wonderful. So today, we wanted to do something a little different and talk about Better One in the fact of why did we choose the name Better One. Better One because we don't want to be just another website that has just random products. We want to have a step up. We want to be the better one. So today I've selected a whole bunch of items. Nothing really major, nothing really expensive or out of this world, just some few items that we spend time curating. And the reason I want to do this is just to give you an idea of what makes us pick a product. What makes us Better One? Why do you want to come to our website? And maybe at the end of this, you may come up with a reason to really choose where you shop from and not just randomly go to a website and see something and says, hey, this is cool, but think of the reputation of the company, the reputation of the people behind the company, etc., and the goal of what they want to offer you. So we want to offer you the better one. And with that, I'm going to start with something very simplistic and move you up the line. Now, I have probably 5, 6, or 7 different items that I'm just going to randomly give away. And to give away the items, between Sarah and I, we're just going to come up with some random question about something that we spoke about during this chat of that particular product or category. And we'll ask you to respond in chat and say, hey, you know what? The answer is ABC. You automatically be registered. We will take your name and everything on file here. Roman will do this, and we will send that product to you. A couple of these products I've actually opened and taken out of the box. So when I show it to you and say this is yours, I literally mean this is yours. So, Sarah, are we ready? Let's start talking about some stuff.
We're ready?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I have today here what looks like just power bars and electrical outlets. And I say there are so many of these out in the market there. A typical unit, you see like one of these smaller units to this version, they're about $2 or $3 at a dollar store. So what does it do? It charges your product, depending upon what you plug in it, your cell phone, your tablet, whatever that may be. But the charge rate, because of the physical size and what's in the unit, and without trying to hit a dollar store, but because you buy it from the dollar store, they're going to make it with the lowest components possible. So that unit may take you 12 hours to charge that battery in a cell phone. So here I have a new one just released in the market. This is 30 watts. This unit will charge your cell phone, your Apple, your tablets, your laptops in about 3 or 4 hours. Now let's compare it to this unit here. This is typically what you see that comes with an Apple laptop. Look at the two. Look at the difference. They're coming so much smaller that this guy here will charge us just as fast as this will. And this has enough power to charge a laptop. I will list this on our website. This is there by default because it comes in product, but I'll go to my way to list this. Why will I go to my way to list this? Because I look at all these different shapes and styles, and I take this big block, I plug it into power bar, automatically I lose 2 spots. I take one of these, I plug it in here, I still have that spot and that spot to use. I don't lose 2 spots, but the charging rate is the same time. Physical size. What's cool about this too? I want to hop on a plane and go somewhere. The less is more. Smaller and smaller it can go is better for us. So, Sarah, do you have a power bar at home?
I do, yeah.
Is there anything really cool about a power bar you can say?
Well, the problem that I have with my power bar is that I have a lot of smart plugs to make my lamps smart. I can control
Locks.
them with Alexa, all of that. And I have something like this. It's not cool like this one that has the USB ports. It's just a regular, good old power bar, right? So the at least the smart plugs that I have are very chunky. So the power bar is an absolute mess, and that is a problem that I have with the one that I currently have. So you have any advice or something I
You
can
know,
use?
that's perfect because look at this here. You see where the plugs are?
Yeah.
They all align this way. And while you look at this one here, it aligns that way. So now you have extra spaces
Oh, more
for your
space.
blocks. So just because of that little rotation there makes a difference.
Yeah, the
So
orientation here.
exactly. So now I spoke a little bit about these blocks. Let's put these blocks aside and let's talk a little bit about a power bar. Again, a typical power bar you can find for $5 or $6, maybe even $10 or $20 in some places, but it is exactly what it says. It is a power bar, which 9 out of 10 times those very basic units is just an electrical switch or electrical splitter. There is no surge suppression, no protection. You plug a laptop in there, you get hit by lightning, it will damage your laptop. While these, they actually say surge suppressor on it because they protect this up to a lightning strike to protect your devices that you may have on here. So now, instead of us going to our website and load a 6, 7, 10, $20 power bar with no protection, we opted not to do that. So this is what I would consider my lowest price or lowest object of a power bar. Why? It has the standard jacks, but here it has two USB ports. So this two USB ports will give you a little bit extra than just that. So I'll come back and touch on this two USB ports in a second, but here's a power bar that is a little more than your basic power bar with protection and USB ports. Now here is a TP-Link power bar switch. What does that mean to you? Each one of these jacks here, and if you see here, you can see a little button that I can click. I don't know if you can hear the click there,
Oh yeah.
but each one of these here is actually programmable. I can plug a lamp into here. I can plug, I don't know, a heater into here, a humidifier into here, and literally I can go to my Amazon, my Google, or whatever that may be, and I can tell it
So it's like
to individually turn plug A, B, C on, whichever it is, or I can program it to say this can come on at 8 at night and turn off at 8 in the morning, like in a kid's room. Or this can be in the power bar in my main room, and I just tell it that, hey, turn the router off so the kids can stop gaming. So kind of simple things in there. I see Sarah just chuckle at that. Did you ever think about that? You can actually turn your router off so no one has website or no one has Ethernet for what, an hour during dinner, for example?
especially in smart, that's super cool that you can tell Alexa or whatever without having to actually go and
Exactly.
do it.
You don't
And
have to go anywhere.
disconnect it with your, yeah, that's so much better.
So now, this also has two USB ports. So why did I want to talk about this port separate? So here is this device here that will charge typical cell phone in about 2 to 4 hours. Same for this. Now, this guy here has a 2.4 amp USB plug in it, which means this here, this is actually a 1.6. This at 2.4 will charge your cell phone and devices twice as fast as these blocks because it's a bigger unit, a bigger device, and it's geared to charging faster. Now you come to the basic power bar that I referred to. Here it is here, two USB ports, but this one is 4.2 amps. That is the fastest USB charger on the market today. This will charge your cell phone in 15 minutes. Now, you come home, or typically you look at your cell phone, it's like, I'm going to charge it tonight, or you forget it at night and wake up in the morning, oops, I didn't charge my phone. Plug it in here, it'll be done in 15 minutes. So this is why I have what appears to be a basic power bar, like you'll find anywhere, but it's surge protected and it's got the fastest USB charger on. And that's why I have it on the website, because we want to have the better one.
So that sort of means like this would be an equivalent to the regular. I've seen people call them cubes, call them whatever, and they usually just keep the cable and keep this because they think that they have to go together. So if you have a cable and just plug it in one of these, it's gonna be the same thing. It should be even faster actually.
I wouldn't plug this in there because
it's
this
double,
is basically useless now.
Yeah.
I have it here, and this is faster than
This is
that.
gonna be faster. So useful.
Exactly. So you
So
no
don't
longer
need to have
need
any of
this.
those.
You can
Also.
just use this here, and you buy an iPhone today. What happens? These are not in the box.
No, they are
Okay, so here it is in your power bar, and then with the TP-Link here one. Now let's look at price. This here, a typical power bar, you can find for $20. This here is $40. What's the difference? I have 3 individual outlets on it that I can turn on and off independently. To get a remote switch, and there's multiple different brands in the market, they start at $20. This is $40 with 3 in here, or $20 times 3, that's $60 what you get for $40 value. So, Sarah, why don't we start off this show and give something away? I think this is probably the coolest one here.
Yeah, that's really cool. I want one of those.
Let's give away the TP-Link unit to
Yeah.
someone that answers a question that, let's come up with a question. What kind of question should we have in here? Let's make it really, really simple.
Yeah.
How many devices can I plug into here and remotely turn on or off with Alexa or Google? How many devices?
Let's see.
First person that answers that will win a prize.
Guys, reply in the chat and we'll read it right here. Let's
Yeah.
see if they can see. I wonder the.
Yep, there'll be a little bit of a lag between there and
Yeah.
here, so we'll see in a second.
Let's wait.
But,
How many
we're
things
gonna give
can
one
they
of these
plug
away.
here? See that it's white.
Yeah, it's white and white, so it's a little bit brighter. But anyway, it's 3 plugs. Roman, have you seen anything on your side coming as yet?
Yes, yes. Gary. Gary is the guy who had answered it correct.
Oh, Gary answered it first.
Gary's the
Yeah.
first person that got it there. So Gary,
There we go.
Roman is taking his information from you. Okay, please, you want him to send information to you? How should he do that?
Contact us tab.
Okay.
Use
Awesome.
the contact us tab, Gary, and you are eligible to win this ball. Not eligible. You
want
have
it.
won
You want it
this
already.
ball bar.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't touch the pack. You see, I didn't untie the tie wrap. This is
It's
brand
new.
new. I'm
Brand
putting it
new.
right back in the box for you. So this is for you. Okay. Why don't we put this aside and we'll look for something else to talk about.
Awesome.
I have something here from Verbatim. What is this from Verbatim? Hard drives. We have launched the brand Verbatim with us because we find there's a ton of different things that is in the computing world that people like and want to continue using. So Sarah, who is recently joined the company, is our marketing specialist, and she does a lot of stuff with graphics and image and stuff like that, photography. As a matter of fact, Sarah's camera is using this right now and showing a beautiful image of myself and Sarah here. So thank you, Sarah. Sarah, first thing she said is her hard drive is running out of space.
Yep.
What should she do? I says, you know what? Why don't I get you a cool deal? So we have this from Verbatim, and these are hard drives. So you look at this here. This is a 240 gigabyte hard drive, SSD. This is 120 gigabytes hard drive, SSD. Here, hold this for a second. Look how huge that thing
Oh.
is. What?
That's so weird. It's doesn't weigh anything. It feels like I'm holding a piece of paper.
It's extremely light, and that's sort of the response I like when I see
I
people
wasn't expecting
get
it
cool
to.
products.
Yeah.
See,
So strange.
it's nice, it's light, 120 gigabyte hard drive. I think this retails for about 60 or 70 bucks. Take it in your bag anyway. Pay an extra 10, 20, 30 bucks. You get a 240 gig hard drive. We also have this in a 480 gig SSD hard drive. We have a 120 gig SSD hard drive. But look at the size of this thing. This hard drive is the latest and greatest. This will transmit 480 gigabytes per second.
Oh my God.
This one is 420 gigabytes per second. What does that mean to you? This is faster than 9 out of 10 laptops on the market. Okay, this
That's
is
it.
faster than all hard drives. I should say all. Most hard drives in the market. And look at the physical size. You just plug it into the side of your PC, and it automatically becomes an extra drive. So if your PC has drive C, this becomes drive D by default. So
That will make my computer faster.
no, it won't make your computer faster.
Just extra storage.
But it's extra storage
Immediately.
and transfer your content really fast to your computer compared to the
awesome.
older stuff.
Yeah.
You can
I
get
get it.
you can read information faster from here than your internal hard drive in most computers.
And sending files back and forth is gonna be faster.
You
with
got
this. Okay.
With,
Awesome.
with both of these guys because they are SSD. So you know what? Let's keep this trend going. Can we give this away, Sarah? What do you think? Let's give one of these away.
Yeah, this one because it's so light and weird. I want all you guys to be able to feel it. It's
Yep.
very strange.
We're
Really
gonna
cool.
give away a 120 gigabyte SSD hard drive to the first person that tells me how much memory is on this one.
Oh, cool question. Okay, let's check.
Had you go in there, you thought I'd ask about that one here. What's the RAM storage in here? How much hard drive space is in here? I said it was 240 gigabytes. So first person that responds to 240 gigabytes will win this unit here.
Let's see. Someone's asking, what did Gary win? Gary won the power bar.
Gary won the
Smart power bar.
programmable smart switch USB high-powered power bar.
Yes. And now who's gonna get this one?
So I think Roman sees it faster by about 10 or 15
There we
seconds
go.
before it comes here.
It was
Jax.
Jax.
Jax. So
Jax.
Jax, you have won yourself a USB hard drive. Jax, please reach out to
Wow.
us in the contact here and make sure you get us via Roman, and we will ship this hard drive over to your home directly.
All you guys have to do, in case it's not super clear, just go to our site, and in the Contact Us tab, you can get all of our information, email us, and we will get you these items to your addresses.
Hey, I got something else cool to talk about here. I know it's coming to the end of summer, and I tried to stay fit. So what did I do? I went and I got myself a Let's Fit jump rope. But it's not just a jump rope, it's a smart jump rope. What's cool about this thing here, you can see here, it's got a little bit of a device, a screen here that records your activity. So every time you jump, it counts 1. You jump 2, 3, 4, 5, it counts 2, 3, 4, 5. But it also measures the amount of calories that you burn as you exercise in it. So you can
Yeah,
tell
crazy.
after you use it. I think it's something like 10 jumps is equivalent to about 5 calories burned.
Yeah.
So you know if you're on here for about an hour, you may burn about 300 calories or whatever that may be. I don't know the exact number, but it registers here. Such a cool little item. Again,
Yeah.
why do I have it? Because it's cool. It's better one. Like, who thinks about a jump rope that will measure
and it's honestly
calories?
super useful.
And
It
you
is
know
super useful.
It is so smooth here. Sarah tried it. I know I tried
Yeah.
it, and Sarah tried it, and it was so cool how smooth this thing spins here.
Yeah.
The cable is adjustable. I can just pull on this here to make it shorter or make it longer, and I don't have to cut the cable off because it will still work.
Yeah, it was a perfect fit for both myself and my husband, who is at least 1 foot taller than me. So that was.
He's a big
really
guy,
cool.
and he's what 6'2" or something like that.
Yeah. He was able to use it perfectly fine, just like me, and it was so easy to set up. Like to see the app, to see all the information, very straightforward, very friendly, user friendly, super easy to understand, and told us all that we need to know. How long did we have to jump for to burn? How many calories? Super specifics, really useful and really cool, easy to use.
So again, let's come back to what we do. We call ourselves the Better One. Why? Because we want to have cool, different sort of products that you can look at and see that, you know what, will make you feel like you're looking at a worthwhile site, looking at the worthwhile product, because we spend time curating these to make sure it will work for you. And if you do buy it and you don't like it, we'll take it back. But the bottom line is we want to go that extra mile for you, and here is one of the little gizmos that we came up with.
I am checking our comments.
Moving on, we got a couple of
Awesome.
cool comments here. Is there any questions in there that anyone asked that I can answer something about?
A lot of congrats to Jax. Awesome.
I see people like the prizes that they're winning. That's cool.
Yeah.
We got a few more prizes to give away. Let's talk
So
about
many more.
a couple of cool items. Here you go. This one here is supplied to us by a company called Mad Catz. Mad Catz makes PC peripherals. They make computer mice, they make keyboards, they make gaming mice, gaming keyboard, gaming mouse pads, and different stuff like that. So this one here, they offer to me, this is $129 value. But look at this thing here. Isn't this the coolest thing you've ever seen as a mouse?
Looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, it looks like a beam me up Scotty.
The design is awesome.
You got all these little buttons on here. Look at this. They even included a little screw-off piece here. That is actually a screwdriver designed so I can unscrew part of this and I can change the hand rest that is on here. There's one hand rest. There's one that comes in here. There's a different one that's ribbed so your hands don't feel, or it's not as smooth as the other one, but it's a better grip. So you have different bases and stuff you can change on it. But what's cool about this is that these things are programmable. You can use to do gaming. If I do some quick checks in here, this button here is internet forward. So if you use an internet, it's like forward, backwards. This is high speed. This changes the sensitivity. Click on the front here is high speed. Click on back here, it slows it down because it's scrolling across the screen too fast. On the other side here, it has a button that I click. So if I'm using Excel, for example, and I want my cursor to go left or right, I can click a button here, and instead of doing this, it will then automatically move left or right, faster or slower, depending upon the mouse setting. Kind of cool. On the other side here, what does it have? Oh, you have right-handed or left-handed click you can use on this thing here.
Ooh, the feeling
So
is nice. Makes a nice clickety sound.
listen to it, eh?
Yeah, yeah. It's comfortable.
And
Ooh.
you know what I like about this is the fact that it's geared towards your hand. I actually did a quick
Very
test here
comfortable.
to compare and say, how can you identify a gaming mouse compared to a normal mouse? And I was in Taiwan discussing this with the manufacturer of mice, and it's kind of ironic. I said this to the designer and the person in charge of making mice in China or Taiwan, and he gave me an answer that was illogical. So I said, wow, you're making mice, but you never really thought about what people are looking for in it? That
Yeah.
felt odd. So Sarah's never heard this story before, neither has Roman. So let me show you a quick little test here, Sarah. Here,
Okay.
put the mouse down around here. If you find a curved mouse, the round mouse like this, okay, it forces your hand to be, as you see here, lying flat like that. So put your hand like that. This is what a curved mouse would look like. Now, if you find a gaming mouse, it has a little bit of a dip in here. You can see this little bit of a dip
Oh yeah.
that forces your hand to be like this.
Mm,
So if
you
you're
can-
gaming and you're trying to shoot someone,
Oh.
let's do a test. Put your hands like this, and you guys can follow along if you want. So put your hands flat. Now move these two fingers and see how fast you can do. Kind of feels a little bit weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Now put your
I'm
hands
tired.
like this and do the same thing. Which is easier? Which is faster?
Oh, this way is easier.
Isn't that kind of bizarre?
Yeah.
Just a simple little ergonomic tweak. By moving your hand from flat or the round mouse to the little dip in the gaming mouse, you can go like this, and that allows you to click so much faster when you're gaming.
But also like more secure, like more precise. Maybe that's the
Exactly.
word.
And if you're gonna shoot at someone, it's like you can shoot 10 times here, while here you might shoot 8 times in a second, which means you're probably already dead. But either way. So here's a cool little mouse, and again, all I wanted to talk about is the buttons that they place in these here is the reason that you may want to buy a mouse that has more buttons and more features, because you can speed up and slow down how fast or slow it goes on your computer, or you can move left and right on it, or you can use it for gaming because the shape is like this, so your fingers will not get as tired or faster than a regular mouse. And
And you said I could change these buttons to do whatever I want.
you can program these buttons. So each button you can program. Like you see this little wheel here? There's
Mhm.
your left, right, and the wheel there.
Oh, let's show it. This one?
Yeah, kind of
Oh.
cool, eh?
It's comfortable. It's also very accessible. Like I don't have to move my hand in a weird way to just access it right there. I hadn't noticed this. That is really cool.
And you know the other thing that these guys have? They sell a mouse that's called clickless. So what is clickless? I'm in the office and I'm sitting there and I'm using my computer and all I'm hearing is from everybody around me. Well, these guys, they make a mouse where you click here and it makes no sound.
sound?
It's totally silent. So you may be at home and you have your kid next to you and you don't want to wake up the kid, or someone is next to you and they're sleeping, but you want to be really quiet. That clicker can keep someone awake, but the clickless one, they can sleep peacefully. So here is this gaming mouse with 3 different hand rests and all these different functions in it. Retail value is 129 bucks. Hey, can we give this away?
Absolutely. We should.
Oh, we can give it away? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what questions, you know what, you come up with a question. What sort of question should we ask? And the first person to answer this will get this mouse.
Okay, let's make a little bit of a creative question. There's no one universal right answer. So what else would you use this mouse for aside from gaming? Because if you can program this, means you can use it for a ton of things that are super useful. So what would you use it for? First person that answers, it's gonna get it. So let's see.
Has to be a creative answer
Yeah.
with more than 5 words in it.
Okay, awesome.
Hey, that's kind of unique
And that
and
is
cool.
not gaming. So something aside from gaming, what would you use this for? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so somebody answered.
Okay.
Let me see.
Video. Yeah.
Roman, who won? I have some lag here.
Second.
Let's see, Roman is checking for
People
us.
say um, work, making art, video editing, school, watching movies with my family on my laptop, for typing,
I
making
would
digital
say,
art.
yeah, because Andrew did say more than 5 words and creative.
Hmm.
So what do you say,
Gen Pop said
Gen
making.
Pop for digital art? What do you think?
You know what? That's actually all three of us chose the same name for the comment in there. Jen and digital art. Now you used
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
what
of
I was
graphic arts.
thinking.
Tell me something unique that you use this for. I know you told me once before.
Yeah, I need one of these because it's very uncomfortable for me to have to do so many functions with just one little wheel, right? For example, I work a lot in Photoshop, so I have to jump between layers, be able to jump between screens, be able to zoom in and zoom out without having to click. So I feel like automatically my brain goes to programming this to zoom in and zoom out, and these side buttons to go up and down in layers. That would be awesome. Maybe even use this one to increase the size of my brush or decrease it, like so many things that I feel like this would help me with without having to manually go and click on the Photoshop interface. Just have it all here.
Awesome.
So,
I like that.
can you get
So
me one of those?
I'll work on getting you one of these.
Awesome.
So we have a selection of mice on our website, starting at your basic mouse of $20. But I picked this one because I wanted you to see that there are actually options out there. And for something as simple as a mouse, you may not necessarily think about these things. But a favorite statement I like to say to some of my employees is, you don't know what you don't know until someone tells you.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it's absolutely amazing. And you're like, where was this when I was 10 years old? Or where was this last week when I really needed? So that's the unique stuff that we're coming up with. And that's who we want to be to make us the better one. So today, you know what? I have an announcement. Why don't we do this, okay?
Well.
I know people may want to buy this. So everything from now until midnight, we're going to put a coupon code out there for anyone that's in the call. What's a coupon code, Roman? Coupon 10? So anyone that uses this coupon code, coupon 10, will get 10% off anything on our website, regardless of what it is. Plus, we'll give you free shipping on it. So just an extra little bonus. Anything on the website from now until midnight tonight, if you use the word coupon 10, you'll get 10% off, regardless if it's on sale or not, and include free shipping regardless of the price of it. Okay?
Awesome.
So, did we announce who the official winner is on the mouses yet? Do they know who they are?
Gen
Yeah,
Pop.
it's Gen Pop 73, I believe.
Gen Pop Sanitary. So Gen Pop, it's up to you to call us in, contact us in here, that we can send this out to you and to your address there. So thank you, Gen Pop, for being here. So now, why don't we show a quick manufacturer's commercial on what this mouse will do over and above what I said. I have a couple of commercials. We'll show one or two like this. Why don't we show this one here? Go for it, Ron.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Roman. I was actually looking at a commercial here too. You know,
It's really cool.
even though I use the product and I know so much about mice, I'm always intrigued at some of the other little things that are there. So thanks for that commercial there. So why don't we jump to something else nice and cool? Okay, I have in here a new unique product called MoreBot. Okay, MoreBot, and here's a question that I'm gonna ask that will allow you to win this MoreBot. The question is, what is the educational facet to this robot? It's called STEM technology. So remember that STEM technology will be the answer when we ask the question. So what is this? This is a robot on wheels. And if you look at it here, you can see the wheels can spin in any direction. So what that means, this robot can go forward, backwards or sideways. And you see how it's sliding sideways as I push it here? So why do I have this like that? Because this is called a robot, Moorebot Scout, okay, a Scout robot. It comes where this is plugged in. It actually has a little bit of sticky thing in here so you can stick it on the ground. And he docks himself in here just like your, what do you call those iRobot vacuum cleaners?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what sits on your floor at home.
So you don't have to think about charging it ever?
You just leave it like that, and then on your
Cool.
phone, you can press a button to come off of here and start to walk around, or press a button for it to go back here all on its own.
Awesome.
Now, because this is programmable, what you can do with this is program an area at your home to, let's say, walk around the entire area and go look at each blind spot in your home, that you can see what's happening in your home, automatically programmed to record that so that if you're sleeping, it's running around your house like a security camera.
So like a
Okay.
routine type of thing?
Exactly.
Oh, awesome. That's really
So
cool.
now, if you're in the office, this is at
Mhm.
home, you can then use your cell phone like a remote control and drive it around your home to wherever you want,
See what
and
happens.
you have a security camera that goes around with you, and then you just click one button, and wherever he is, he will just come back and find himself, back himself into here, and automatically start to charge.
That's super cool.
You have a cat, I think, right?
I was gonna ask you about that.
She's a cat.
Can
so
I use it to watch my cat while I'm at work?
it has detection sensor to detect humans, cats, dogs, animals, that sort of stuff.
Oh, cool.
So you can not only have this watch your cat, but you can actually play with your cat because it has a microphone and a speaker that you can talk to the cat or the pet or whoever it is. You
Oh, it can hear
talk
me?
to it. It will
Oh.
hear you, and whatever sound they make on that side, it will pick
Mhm.
up and come back and hear. So it's
Oh,
like,
that's
like I
really
said.
cool. I didn't know I could talk to it. That's
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can talk to it. Just like the robot, your
Mhm.
your vacuum cleaner. It runs around and security wise keeps the camera going of anything in your house wherever you're at. Now,
it's pretty cool looking.
I really like it, and the STEM aspect of it is what some manufacturers are doing. They're making devices out there, and they're leaving what's called open source code in it that you can teach your kid or yourself how to program this to do things that are not defaulted in the unit. So I can program this and code it to run circles around, or I don't know if you can make it backflip or whatever,
Yeah.
but you can program this thing.
To do something new. Awesome.
And
That's
that is
super
the
cool.
STEM technology. So
Mhm.
we have chosen this just because of that little extra STEM technology on it. Now, I love this product. It's cool. It's unique. The question is this for everyone? No, it's not for everyone because we all have different tastes on what we use, etc. But if I have a pet, absolutely I would want to use this. If I want to use this in a huge house because I have a 6,000 square foot house, probably not. The other thing I would look at is here. The camera you can see pointing forward, it has about a 45-degree angle up, so a person needs to be about 10 feet away from this for it to see their full face.
Hmm.
So it has a few positives and a few negatives. You know someone is there, but if he's 2 feet in front of you, all you're going to see is feet. If he's 10 feet away from you, you're going to see a face.
Yeah, that
So-
makes sense.
The uniqueness about this is that it's cool, it's maneuverable, you can program it, you can experiment with it, and your kid can program it and do stuff with it. You don't have to be there, you don't ever have to worry about charging it because it will find its way home to this little dock and charge itself up.
I have a question. If I don't have time to take my phone or whatever, can I access to recorded footage from this?
Yep, you
Oh,
can
cool.
do recorded footage into it, plus if you want extended recorded footage, there is a web plan that you can pay, I think something like $4 or $5 a month
Oh,
to have web cloud
the
storage
cloud?
for this.
and if I don't have time to check the app again, can I, like, is there some sort of voice command or something that I can use? Maybe, I don't know, Alexa or something. Is there something like that that I can use with this?
You're smarter than me. You're ahead of me in this one here. Yes, you can. This is totally Alexa and Google compatible. That I can tell, or if I this here's my Alexa, by the way.
I'm not sure.
Be
Oh,
quiet.
she's-
I
she's
didn't ask you a
talking.
question yet. So I can tell my device here to tell the robot to, let's say, undock and go patrol for me. But I can literally talk to it from my device wherever I am and have my device tell this thing to work. So it is Amazon compatible.
That
It
is
is
super
Google
cool.
compatible. It's really cool.
I've been looking for these to check on my cat. and most of them were not. I actually, not most of them. I don't think I have found any that I could control via Alexa. So that's awesome.
You can control this. So the cool thing is, I'd like to say I make you the winner, but as an employee, you're not eligible to win. But the first person that types the word STEM will get one of
Ooh.
these.
Easy. That's 4 letters. Come on, guys.
And this is a $260 value. We have it on sale for the next 10 days at $239.99.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to buy one for yourself because of this new promo I just added in here, you get an extra 10% off of this if you use coupon 10 with free shipping. Again,
That's a
cool
lot of
device.
discounts. Yeah.
Is it?
So it's already on sale. You get 10% off, and you
And
get
free
free
shipping.
shipping. Also, and somebody can win it. So first person that writes the word STEM
Crack. Wow, great.
was who was
Wow.
it? Greg.
Greg.
Greg, congratulations, Greg.
Congratulations, Greg.
You have won yourself a More Scout robot. Again, it's this unit here. So when you see it, the box will be unsealed, but it will be in mint condition because the only people touching it is Sarah and myself.
Right now, at this moment only.
Okay, so Roman, you know what? Why don't we put a little video from this to show what the manufacturer has to say about this?
Yeah.
I like this thing.
This is Space Headquarters. Come in, over. Repeat your objectives, over.
Copy, Space Headquarters. My objectives are to monitor, discover, and explore.
Sir, we detected some motion last night. Your assignment? Discover the true origin.
Reviewing the footage. What is that?
This expedition will require Scout, the autonomous robot, equipped with advanced monitoring sensors. Now record your route using Scout's mapping technology. Scout will save this path to patrol autonomously.
Patrol deployment is now set for 2000 hours.
Copy. Recharging battery. Patrol initiated. Night vision camera is enabled. Obstacle detected. Engaging omnidirectional maneuvers. Approaching origin of motion detection. Lifeform detected. Going in for a closer look. Looks to be some sort of dog, sir. Oh boy, we got contact. He's licking the camera, sir.
Well done, Scout. Head back to base.
Successful mission, sir. Over and out.
Programming Scout's next mission.
Thank you very much. I hope that video enhanced on what we spoke about here, but it's all cool stuff we have. So here's another cool device here. And I may have to accelerate this here because I just realized we only have an hour and I'm not even quite halfway there. So let's accelerate this. What is this? Something very simple. It's called a Rubik's Cube. Now we all know how to, well, I think a lot of us know how to fix a Rubik's Cube here. I know Sarah doesn't know how to do it. Well, I know how to do a Rubik's Cube, but it's been so long I forgot how. So what makes this special is because this thing is internet controlled. Here's a charger. I clip it on this one side here. This will charge the unit, and I can now use this once I've charged this, connect it to my phone with an app, and I can have competitions across the world against other people that own one of these devices on how to fix and set a Rubik's Cube. And it has the same feature as Scout called STEM. You can now program this thing to do different things. So I look at this and to me, I'm very logical and analytical about what I'm looking at, but who in their right mind would think that this thing actually has algorithms that if you follow it exactly, you can solve this without looking at it. And now that explains to me why I've seen every once in a while some whiz kid on TV, and he's done, and I'm like, what the hell did he do? He wasn't even looking. Well, the secrets are all in here. This is programmable STEM control device that it will show you the codes. There's an app there.
Yep.
It will show you a sequence to turn this way, then that way, and this way, and you don't even have to look, and it will then mix the colors and put them back in the right place because of what you do. I know Sarah played with it.
Try it, yeah.
So what did you learn, Sarah?
So to be quite honest, I've never been super interested in Rubik's cubes. That's why I didn't know how to solve one. But with this, I just started to try, start to see what it did, and next thing I noticed, it's been 2.5 hours or so. It was so much fun. Also, it has this weird, nice clickety feeling. Like even if you don't want to play, like
It's
get the
smooth.
actual colors, as a almost like something to anti-stress sort of thing. You just it's super
It's
nice
it's a
feeling.
fidget.
Yeah,
A fidget
literally it's a
mixer.
fidget. But like with the app, it's also super cool. I want to connect it because it shows you live. Like you move the cube and the app moves the cube. Like it's immediate.
So
There's
whatever
no
shape
lag.
this is in your hand, it changes on the screen.
Yeah, which is nuts. And it has this whole roadmap of teaching you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And it literally shows you what you're doing. And when it teaches you, it's very interactive because it highlights the area that you need to solve and tells you how to get it to the other side, how to get it under. There's algorithms, tricks, things that I learned that I didn't know, like the right hand algorithm, the left hand algorithm. There's types of ways that you can solve it. I learned one called the daisy, then the white cross. So many things that you can
Oh
do.
wow.
And also same thing, I didn't know how to solve it, and of course it teaches you how to solve it from a very beginner level to a more advanced if you want to. And like I said, I never used to be interested in this, and it ended up being really entertaining and actually quite addictive and educating as well because I
Cool.
ended up learning a bunch of stuff. I love it.
So why do we have this? And why is this $99.99? Actually, it's on sale at $89.99 plus another 10%. What that makes it $79.99. Wow.
Yeah.
For you guys,
Pretty big.
$79.99. But you see something like this on a website, and all it is a two-dimensional picture. This is why we do videos like this, and this is why I pick stuff like this to show you that, you know what? There's more to it than just a picture. There's more to that, the fact that you can charge this and power this up and use this device and put it in the web, etc., and go all the way along there. So I'm not going to give away one of these just because. I think I'll give away something even better. We had a pre-sign up for those who signed up earlier, and I have a Open Run Shocks headset to give away. This is a
Yes.
$229 value. It has already been pre-drawn, so we already have a winner for it. Well, why don't I show you this for a quick second as to what this unit is. So let's take it here.
Actually, we didn't draw a person yet.
Oh, we haven't drawn this
Oh,
yet?
we're
You-
gonna
you
draw,
can draw that. Oh,
the
yeah.
winner live after we explain this. Well, how about that?
We're gonna have a live draw. So here's the Open Run unit here.
Mhm.
Okay, this is what this is. It comes in a beautiful case like this with a zipper. Unzipper it, and I have one charging device up here. And here's the unit. Let's unplug it for a second. Sorry if I'm touching the unit, whoever the winner is. I'll make sure I don't touch the earpieces. But you look at this here. This actually hangs over your ear and not in your ear. The benefit to this is if I'm at home and my wife is at work and I have to babysit, I can be in a conference call, I can work and talk on this, but still hear any noise being made by the other kids within the house. If I'm a cyclist and I'm out on the road riding or I'm jogging, I can use this to listen to music or use it to talk, but again, my ear is actually here. I can hear all the ambient noises around me and not have this affect what I'm doing. So it's safety first, it's quality. You can also use it for music. It's flexible. I can bend this thing as I want. This
The
thing
audio
is
quality is crazy.
almost waterproof.
I
You
know.
can go and splash in this. You can probably go a foot or two underwater with it. I wouldn't recommend staying in the water with it, but it is waterproof.
Yeah.
And you go to the manufacturer's website, they actually show this thing crunched up, bent out of shape, and dunked in a glass of water, and it still
goes
works.
back to normal.
So
It sits here, right? That's why it's called bone conduction.
bone conduction. So
That just clicked in my brain. I hadn't noticed.
you know, I've actually spoken to a few people in the hearing aid industry,
Mhm.
and they say depending upon the level of your loss of hearing, this bone conducting device, because it vibrates through your bone,
Mhm.
can actually help you with hearing loss.
Yeah, I think
So-
that's the way the hear loss aid machines work.
Yeah, just think about
Devices
this.
is the word.
You are, I don't know, you hear some seniors that they're starting to lose their hearing aid.
Mhm.
You can actually use this. Instead of cranking the TV up like 100%, you use this and you get bone conducting sound in here. So it's great for adults, kids, whoever that may be. But anyway, this was a pre contest for it, and it will not be given away based on an answer
On
here.
answers, yeah.
It will be based on the database that we've already accumulated on it. and Roman is going to pull that draw right now. So Roman, will you be able to see that on screen what happens?
Yup. Should I
We're
be
gonna
free?
Share it on the
it
screen what's happening
live.
there, Roman. And the winner will
But just-
get himself a bone conducting headphone, retail value $229. And this is the pro, the professional
On the
model.
count of 10.
10,
Awesome.
go.
Just a second.
Our marketing director is winding up the
8,
clock.
7, 6, 5.
There we go. I see it.
4, 3,
Put it on
2.
Instagram.
1. And the winner is Bernard. Bernard, congrats.
All right, congratulations to you for winning an Open Run Pro. Now, keep one thing in mind. I see a lot of comments coming through here, which is nice, and appreciate your feedback and the fact that you're here. But because we only have probably 5, 6, 7, 8 prizes to give away, we will not allow you to win more than once. So if you already won, you're not eligible to win a second time. I know that may be a little bit disappointing, but we want to make a lot of people happy,
Yeah.
including yourself. So only allowed to win once. Okay, so thank you for that one there, Roman. Did you have a quick little video on this you're going to show? No, no videos in this. So let's
So
talk
if
about
you guys
something
have
else.
any questions about any of the products that we've been discussing or anything else, please drop it in the comments so we can answer.
Let's talk about this guy here. This guy here is called Yoo-Hoo. What is Yoo-Hoo? Yoo-Hoo is a sensor that you place in a room or a home or an office
Mhm.
that will measure the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, humidity, temperature, heat, anything that is good or bad for your health. This can tell you. It's app connected, connects to your cell phone so you can see all the different functions. I think I have it on my cell phone here. So let me see if I can pop this up here for you. You've never seen it before, have you?
No, I haven't.
Look at it here. I just tap on the Yoo-Hoo here, and I'll turn this around for you in a quick second. Right now it's just pumping up here,
Oh, we connected.
and here it
really good.
shows. Air quality index 36. Discomfort index 1 of 10. Virus index 2 of 10. Temperature 24 degrees in the office. Humidity 49. Air pressure 998. Carbon dioxide 640. Carbon monoxide
Ooh, that's
0.
super useful.
Okay?
Because
Ozone 8 pressure. So here's what's cool about this, and now let's turn this around. When you look at the app, the first thing you'll see is it's all green. If it's not all green, it's orange. It is an alert to tell you, hey, you know what, you're out of the safe zone. On the bottom, it has a button that says Insight. Anything that's out of the zone, this will tell you a report of it, of what's happening in that area and what you can do to make that room better. And I tell a cool story about this because I actually tested this at home. I put this in my bedroom. I went to sleep at night with the door closed, just myself, my wife in there. We had the air conditioner off, so there's no air blowing in the bedroom. I woke up in the morning and this thing showed me 1,400 carbon dioxide in my room. Anything over 1,000 is considered not good. And it's in red all across the screen. I'm like, oh, what the hell happened? Then I realized, okay, that the bedroom door was closed. There was no air blowing into the room. So I had no fresh air. And all we're doing is breathing carbon monoxide in there, which affects our sleep. So the next night I went in and I slept with the bedroom door open. And voila, I woke up in the morning and everything is green. It was really cool to see that. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Because of that now, I actually sleep better because I now sleep with the bedroom door open and I get a better night's sleep with that. But before, having the bedroom door closed, without knowing, it was stuffy. Believe it or not. Kind of strange that such a simple thing was there. But what's cool about this?
it's very small.
It works at Amazon. It works at Alexa.
Oh, also?
So I can just tell this thing here. Right now it says what? 642 carbon dioxide. So let's see. Alexa, ask Yoo-Hoo sensor what is the carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide is 638.0 parts per million.
Oh, perfect.
It read it and it said it's 638. I know you
Make
can't
it
see that
louder.
here, but it says 638 parts per million, which is ideal for what it's at. So a lot of cool thing about this. And yes, I do have one of these to give away. I'm not going to talk more about it, but I am going to show about a 45-second video and what this thing does for you. So what would we ask as a question to give this away? How about will this thing work with a
No.
I was gonna,
What color does your app need to be for it to be in the safe zone.
What color will this show up in to be in a safe zone? Remember, orange is bad, red light is stop, and green is go, so this should be green, right?
Yep. So first person to answer will get this.
First person answer will get this. And
Yeah.
how much is this unit again?
Oh, this one is like, let me
That's
see.
$400.
Yeah, I think so. 399 with 99. I
So we're
think.
gonna give one of these away?
That would be good.
Okay, let's give it away.
Let's give it away. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I think it's on sale.
Yeah. It is
No,
$399.
$3.99
It's not on sale, so.
Plus 10% off
Mm-hmm. And free shipping.
and free shipping.
And the person that is getting it,
Who's getting it here? Do we know who's won it?
let's.
Cat is the first person who answered.
Cat.
Cat. Congratulations, Cat.
So
What
Cat,
is it?
please make sure you get a hold of Roman or get a
Oh, I
hold of
see.
us so that we can send this out to you. Really cool device. I know I ended up buying this because it changed my life. I suffer from allergies, and because of this, I can actually sleep peacefully at night. Okay, let's talk about another cool product. What time do we have so far? 1:50. Oh, we gotta accelerate. So let's talk about Amazon Show 5. So Amazon gave me this product to talk about it and say what's cool about it. You know what's cool about this thing? It does any and everything. I can ask this thing to Alexa, show me my front camera. So
Okay.
I have a Ring camera connected to my front door. This is going to show me my front door. It's coming up any second here. Let's see.
I wonder if
Good
it's
thing it
gonna be
doesn't have an
visible.
address there, because if it has an address, it would be giving out my home address. I don't want to
There
give out
it
my
is.
home address.
Of course.
But,
I wonder if it's visible. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because. I
Yep,
can see
you can see my front door there right now. So that's my front door. Or I can tell this thing, Alexa, tell me a Cajun shrimp menu recipe.
Okay. For Cajun shrimp, here are a few recipes.
that. Awesome.
Look at that. Alexa, stop. Alexa, call Roman.
Calling Roman's mobile.
Okay, it's calling Roman's mobile. Now, if Roman or someone else had one of these units,
Your
that
call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Alexa.
good for you.
Stop.
Roman has there. Oh,
His phone
did your
number.
phone number show up? Oh,
No, no, no.
we didn't see his phone number. That's good. But if the other party had a show like this with the screen, I can do a video conference call by just saying, call whoever that person is. As you can see, this works with my Moorbot robot. This worked with my Yoo-Hoo. This works with my security camera at home. This works as a doorbell. And it's kind of cool. If ever Amazon delivers something to my home, because this is an Amazon product, it will say my delivery has arrived, and it actually says what I ordered on the screen here.
Oh, cool.
But if UPS or Pure Later comes to deliver something, it will just say someone's at my front door.
Oh, yeah, because it's linked
But it
with
wouldn't
Amazon.
say what is in it, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But it's linked with Amazon.
A question. You mentioned that you can video conference with this, but like with what? With like another one?
Any other device like that.
Oh, that's super cool because it does have a camera, right?
Yep, it's got a camera. Oh, you know the cool thing with the camera here too? You can have this at home,
Mhm.
and you can call into your home or go to the device and turn that camera on
Mhm.
to see what's
See what
happening
happened in
in your
another
home
Ooh.
or
It's like a
wherever this is. So it's kind of like a security camera.
Mm-hmm.
And because of privacy laws, Amazon has it such that if you turn the camera on, it will show in the bottom right of the screen the camera's turned on.
That's recording.
So
That's
if
really cool.
you're spying on your other half or whatever that may be, they can see you're spying on them because it'll do a little beep and let you know. But the cool thing is you can look around your home, you can point it in an area where the cats and dogs run around and do it remotely. So that's nice and cool. Oh, you know what? I think Amazon gave one of these to give away too.
Mhm.
These are what, $169, and Amazon says we should give one away. But until I had this thing, I can say my life has changed.
Yeah.
I can't do anything in my house now. And the other day when there was that huge storm, we had power failure, I had to remember where my light switch was.
Oh yeah, no. Since
It
I
was-
got one
it
of
was
those,
kinda
I've
weird.
never turned my lights on manually ever again.
Someone says could be dangerous for hubby to know all my shopping.
Yes, it can.
That is true.
But it was kind of like, normally I go to bed and I have my lights in the bed and I hop into bed, I'm under the sheet and I say, what do I say again? Lights off. And then we had that power failure that one night. I'm in bed, tucked in, all covered up, and I say lights off. And I'm like, oh, there is no lights.
Yeah.
or there is no hydro to the home, whatever that may be. So that was kind of cool to have those things there.
Yeah. This is a pretty cool
So-
Alexa.
Alexa's there, so this Amazon Alexa Show 5, and just so you know,
That's the
comparing it to
second
the size of
generation,
screen, this is
Pretty
about the
big.
same size as my cell phone. There's a 5-inch, there's an 8-inch, and there's a 10-inch, all available from our site in here. So kind of cool that this is all here. What other screen sizes exist in the Amazon Show? There's two, an 8-inch and a 10-inch. So the first person that answers with an 8 and 10-inch will win this unit. Okay?
Cool.
8 and 10-inch, and you win that unit.
Let's see.
Do we have a video for this one too, Roman? No, that's okay.
We're just going to draw the winner then.
While you're doing that, I'm going to bring over the final few items that we have here. I'm working real hard on this one, guys, and I'm going to show you some quick early settings of what we have.
Okay, so I think
Darcy.
Darcy, congratulations.
Darcy is the winner of an Amazon Show 5. Okay, we're going to have to bomb through this one in 5 minutes or less. So here I have a bunch of watches, okay? And what I want to do is just share with you the amount of work that we at Beta One put in place to make sure when we get something for you, it has good value, good quality, worth your dollar, and still makes you look good. So I have 5 watches here, which I'm completing all of my research on. I am now completing the selections of which models I'm going to bring onto our website, and these should be here in about 30 days or less. Okay, this brand is Kingwear, and the Kingwear makes watches for everyone out there. There are tons of different companies out there. I can brand it, I can put it as a Andrews smartwatch, or I can put it as a Beta One smartwatch, but they're so cool. So here's a few things that I learned as I played with these units. Which one of these is the Apple one? So hey, someone answer in there. Do you see an Apple Watch on display here? Which is the
Let's bring them closer to us.
Apple Watch? Okay, can you see? Or if you do a little bit like this.
Pick it up. Yep.
Can we see an Apple
Play
Watch
again.
here?
Which one is the Apple Watch, if there is any?
Okay, we'll put it back down here now. Do we have any reply there, Roman?
The watch is common, so it's hard.
No, watch is common, so it's hard. So the closest to the Apple Watch is this guy here. You see the gold filter in the side here? This looks, feels, and does everything like Apple, but ironically, it's not an Apple Watch, but it looks just like an Apple Watch. This is your Samsung lookalike watch, and these are your Amazon or your Apple lookalike watch. So what makes these special, or why do I want to talk about these things here? You know what? I have a whole bunch of functions that I made a couple of notes on. As you look at these things here, none of these units, actually one of these may be about 120 bucks. Okay?
Wow.
The Apple Watch starts at what price?
Like 400, 500, I believe?
$500. So let me just do some random reading of what these things have. There's so much I can't remember it off the top of my head. But these watch, most of them comes with Bluetooth calling. That you can talk to it. Like you look in here, you see two little holes in the side here for your microphone and your speaker. You can talk to it. So Bluetooth chat, text messaging, split screen, sports mode, 100 plus different choices of faces, heart rate, blood pressure, sleep monitor, voice assistant, pedometer, mini games, music, oxygen level reading, camera controls, breathing, female functions or menstrual cycle information. I don't know how it measures that, but it does. Sedentary reminder, drinking reminder, calendar, stopwatch, weather, alarm clock.
So it literally does everything that Apple Watch does then?
That sounds like everything that Apple has,
Yeah,
all
literally.
built into it. Okay, and then
Oh, look at the interface. It's like, I don't know if you guys
It's
can
the same.
see, but it is literally exactly like the Apple Watch. It's really fast. Also, same thing.
so here's the story. Sarah took this watch to test for us.
Yeah, this one.
She took it
That's the
home,
thing.
and the first thing her husband says to her, "You bought an Apple Watch and you didn't tell me?"
He was like, when did you get it? I was like, I'm not gonna tell you my 50, what? How much is it? Like, very affordable secret. I'm not gonna tell him.
No, we can't tell him how much this is worth as yet.
No.
Okay, but Sarah took this home and tested it, and compared it to her Apple unit, and she was very mildly surprised.
Mhm.
The sturdiness, the flex, the feel, the color, everything about this.
Looks very pretty, very
So-
very luxurious.
You know the other thing as I look at these units here,
Mhm.
as I look at these two watches, they look almost identical, but there are subtle differences. For example, this is a 240 by 240 resolution screen, while this one here is a 454 by 454 resolution. So when you physically look at these, the brightness of the screen is so much better on one model than the other. A
Mhm.
typical smartwatch should give you about 3 to 5 days battery use. And if you don't use it that much, you may get 7 to 10 days.
I haven't charged this at all. It's crazy.
That
and I
one-
use it every day.
Will give you 25 days of storage,
Wow.
but this guy here will actually give you 90 days before you have to charge it again. Okay?
19 or 9?
90. That's 3 months
Holy.
on one charge. And I've looked at the Apples everywhere. I've looked at the Samsung everywhere.
Mhm.
I haven't seen one that will last more than 10 days unless you actually don't use the device. But
3
this
times
will
a
go up
year
to
charge.
90 days.
That's pretty cool.
You know what
4
else
times
makes
a
these
year.
difference too? Is the processor that's in here.
Mhm.
Every year they change. So whatever you saw last year, you may have bought one of these watches last year and find that, you know what, it's basic, it's crappy, whatever that may be. But really and truly, every year it changes. So now it's a newer model, a newer processor in the market. The latest one is called Apollo, which this guy has in it here. And because of Apollo, it can go thinner, it can go brighter screen, and it will give you 90 days of battery life and a whole ton of other information on it. But I'm not going to jump into all these, but these watches will be available on our site in approximately 10 days. We already have some that we pre-selected. This is our new selection coming out in here. They will be very competitive. Here's how I look at this. If I buy other brand, okay, we'll name it an unnamed brand, you know it's going to be X amount of dollars for it. But if I see a brand that's not necessarily as famous as the other guys, here's a few things to look at. If it's $20, you're probably going to get a $20 value watch.
Yep.
Look at the selection of what they have. If they have them $20, $50, $80, and $100, it might be worthwhile to get the $100 one because it will be as good as the name brands out there.
Mhm.
If you get the $50 one, you know you're getting a pretty darn good unit. If you get a $20 unit, you're getting a $20 watch. It will do all the basic stuff for you, but it will not have all the bells and whistles as the others. So what's some of the bells and whistles? The fine tuning you can see in here, the app that it has. Each one of them has a different app, different scalabilities of what you see. It's up to you to make that decision, but there is, I think, 60 different watches available from this company. I'm going to probably bring 5 or 6 of them and choose the best of the best for you. So when you see these guys here next week,
You know that we
know that we
curated it.
worked hard for you on this. I don't have one of these to give away as yet because it's not released in Canada as yet, but it is coming. So,
Brand new. They look
Roman,
Awesome.
you had a little screen you were going to show us on this.
On the yes.
On the watches.
Absolutely.
So just look at the screen of what Roman is going to show you. It has so many functions. Just scroll through, give them enough time that they can read the headlines of what it says there and get a glimpse of the functions of these watches. Are we live yet?
Yeah, showing them.
90 days.
See, someone here says mine was $200 and only lasts 2 days. This one that I have in my hand here, I've been testing this for almost 3 weeks. I've never charged it. Okay, and this has
Yeah.
got the highest resolution. So look at the functions of this watch here. I'm watching it as Roman scrolls through here. Price range, nice tip. Yep, $20 is a $20 watch. Okay, $100 version of this is considered really good. To find an unbranded watch over $100, that watch will be spectacular.
Yeah.
Okay, it will be really, really worth it. And every brand, like you look at this, why is the Apple Watch worth $500? Because they might have a different strap. They might have a inductive charger.
What is that?
Inductive charger is one that you don't have to plug it in. This, you just touch this on here and that's your charge.
Oh, that's super cool.
But the inductive one, you hang it on a shelf, and that's what the Apple is calling for. And they just have little tweaks in it that is not necessarily a part of the function, but more a part of the comfortableness that you use it for with that unit. So again, you look at it. Oh, here's something else simple. Isn't this an absolutely beautiful watch for this, or box for this watch? Look at it. I can take all these watches and put it in this nice ribbed case and sell it to you. The only difference is if I ship this via courier, it's going to cost me $15 to $20 to ship one of these in a courier.
Because it's
So-
smaller, occupies more space.
I got a smaller box, very simple box, okay? And this can fit in one of those shrink wrap type bubble pack envelopes.
Oh, like a letter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone says the only thing it doesn't do is wash the dishes.
That's what this is.
Basically, honestly.
But just a simple thing like this. To ship these 2 white boxes will cost me $9 to ship it. To ship this, because of the thickness of the box, it'll cost me $20 to ship it. So should I defer the cost to you and charge you $20 for shipping, $20 for the strap, and then the watch and make this a $200 watch? Or should I take this watch and put it in this white box here and sell it to you for $60? And guess what? I do have one of these. Actually, the middle range one will probably be about $60.
Awesome.
Okay.
That is great.
The good one will probably be about $120. But
Somebody asked
little
us a
things like
question.
this.
Is it Android and iOS?
yes, it is Android and iOS. Totally compatible.
Compatible with
So-
either.
Sarah uses iOS, so I had her to test the iOS for me. Roman uses iOS, and I have 2 other guys here that tested the Android version. Very simple cable that are interchangeable. And you know what? I think I should probably list these on the website because they can break, but this is available from just about anywhere. You can get these for about $15 or whatever that may be.
Yeah, it's good to have them as a complementary item, but absolutely they can use any.
Okay?
And you can connect it with either phone. It doesn't have to be the one that looks like iOS to iOS, and so that's the right way, right?
Exactly.
You can connect it with either. But the interface, for example, this one looks exactly like the Apple Watch, and the other one looks very similar to the Samsung, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, here's something. I don't know if you can see it. Now, pull this one aside.
Mhm.
This one is a little thicker than that one. And the reasons for the thickness is because they added a speaker and a microphone into this that I can use this to talk on my phone like this. Hey, hello, and you dial from here. While the one that doesn't have the speakers are skinnier or thinner that way, and they have other functions, but you can't answer and talk to the phone, but you can get text messages and voicemail and see it on here. So just a subtle difference between here. So on that note, I think I'd like to say we're coming to the end of our show. The object of the show, just to refresh ourselves and yourselves, and why did we just do what we did?
Yeah.
We wanted to show you that Better One is truly, in our opinion, and we want to convince you that our opinion matters. It is the better one because we want to go that extra step for you. We want
try
to
them.
show you
Yeah.
why we chose this over that. Look at this subtle little thing here. This has got one little strap here to hold it, while this has got 2 little pieces to hold your strap in place. So little things like that is what we hope to do. So will I have a $10 or $20 watch on our website? No, we won't. I want to have the $50, $60, $70, or the $100 one because I know it is worth what the value
Yeah.
is. Okay.
So
Again,
much more actually.
take away $10 shipping and handling from a nice big box and save you $10 by giving it to you in a white box. So our goal and everything here, our goal and everything we have on the website is to take it a step up. Explain to you why it's better. Choose something why it's better. Does that mean our website will have 100% awesome stuff? No. We have to have a little bit of a mainstream item. So we have like a HDMI cable to plug your devices in because you may need an HDMI cable when you buy a computer. So I don't have to curate an HDMI cable. But when I go to curate and look at smartwatches and devices like this, trust me, we have done our homework on it because we want to be the better one. So on that note, Sarah, thank you for being here with me.
Thank you
Sarah is
for
my
having me.
marketing specialist, my senior marketing specialist. I have Roman over here behind the camera. He's been shy. He doesn't want to show his face. But Roman is our director of marketing, and Roman gets these products out there for you, controlling this for you. And I am the director of merchandising. I am responsible for making sure we get all the right products on our website, and that I do my homework to make sure my team chooses the right product for you and stands behind it, that if you don't like it, we will take it back from you and support you in any which way possible. So that's it from BetterOne.com for you today. Signing out is Sarah and Andrew.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very
Bye.
much. Have a great day.